You probably think pulling an all-nighter or running on 5 hours of sleep just makes you a little groggy. But what if I told you that chronic sleep deprivation isn't just about feeling tired, it's silently attacking your heart, your brain, and even your immune system? In fact, the World Health Organization has officially classified night shift work as a probable carcinogen because of how it disrupts our natural sleep cycles. Yeah, a carcinogen, like tobacco or asbestos. And yet, millions of us wear sleep deprivation like a badge of honor, as if hustling harder means living better. Spoiler, it doesn't. Even the people we idolize aren't immune. Elon Musk once bragged about working 120-hour weeks. "You will go crazy if you work this many hours," he admitted later. And he wasn't exaggerating. Sleep deprivation doesn't just mess with your mood, it physically changes your brain. MRI scans show that after just one night of poor sleep, your brain's amygdala, your emotional center, becomes more reactive, while the prefrontal cortex, the part that helps you make rational decisions, slows down. It's a double whammy. You're more emotional and less able to control it. And it doesn't stop there. Studies show that sleeping less than 6 hours a night raises your risk of heart attacks by 20%. It's like running your car engine nonstop for a week and wondering why it breaks down faster. Sleep is the time your body runs maintenance, repairing tissues, regulating hormones, clearing out waste in the brain. Skip that, and it's like never taking your car in for an oil change. And over time, the damage adds up. Sleep deprivation increases beta amyloid buildup in the brain, the same protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. In fact, people in their 50s and 60s who consistently sleep poorly are more likely to develop dementia later in life. We've known this for a while. Back in 1964, a high schooler named Randy Gardner decided to stay awake for 11 days straight as part of a science fair project. By day 3, he was hallucinating. By day 11, he couldn't form coherent sentences. And while he eventually recovered, research since then shows that even much smaller, chronic sleep loss can slowly erode your brain and body in ways we can't immediately feel. One study found that just 1 week of sleeping 4 or 5 hours a night reduces the number of natural killer cells, your body's frontline defense against viruses and cancer, by up to 70%. 70%. That's not just bad, that's catastrophic for your immune system. And it's not just health, it's safety. Every year, drowsy driving kills an estimated 6,000 people in the US. That's about the same as alcohol-related crashes. But while we've made drinking and driving socially unacceptable, powering through exhaustion is still seen as admirable. Behind those statistics are real tragedies. A young father nodding off behind the wheel, a nurse driving home after a night shift. Fatigue doesn't feel dangerous until it is. Meanwhile, some high performers are flipping the script. NBA star LeBron James reportedly sleeps up to 12 hours a day and credits that with extending his career. Olympic sprinter Usain Bolt was famous for taking naps before races. Why? Because sleep isn't just rest, it's recovery. Athletes who sleep more have faster reaction times, stronger immune systems, better endurance, and fewer injuries. It's like unlocking an unfair advantage that's been hiding in plain sight. Yet culturally, we glorify the opposite. Ariana Huffington famously collapsed from exhaustion in 2007, breaking her cheekbone on her desk. That wake-up call led her to write a whole book about the sleep crisis. And she's not alone. The Centers for Disease Control has declared insufficient sleep a public health epidemic, with links to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, depression, and reduced lifespan. Poor sleep doesn't just cost you tomorrow, it robs you of years down the road. And here's the kicker, it's one of the easiest things to fix. No prescription, no gym membership, just 7 to 9 hours of consistent quality sleep. But the modern world makes that harder than it sounds. Artificial light, endless notifications, hustle culture, all working against our biological need for rest. Every night we shortchange our sleep, we're making invisible withdrawals from our future health. So here's the real question. If sleep is free, powerful, and essential, why do we treat it like a luxury instead of a necessity? And what would happen not just to our health, but to our culture if we started taking it seriously? Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe for more.